100 while you style. Victory is in me now. My time is now. Who said it was later? It comes natural. I guess when I'm coming, they be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they've been ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges, I embarrass them. They a dime and a dozen. Full of fire, just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous, smart, dangerous, fancy and quick. My trainer told me to work. He ain't prepared me to quit. I'm the only captain who's sailing this championship.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
All right, we're looking to close out right here. We'll put on the normal jerseys. All right, we're rolling like this both away. Let's go.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Here we are, NBA fans. Playoff game 4 of the second round with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Utah Jazz at their home, Energy Solutions Arena. Well, for the Jazz, game 3, a bitter loss. These home fans hoping they can rally back and provide something to cheer about this time around. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie.
Oh, they already talked about that. All right, let's go. Oh, Rudy Gobert is healing on their elimination game. That's sad. Like, not sad, but it's just unlucky. Oh yeah, sorry if I don't pay attention every now and then. I'm texting someone, so don't get too mad at me.
Inside the arena here in downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. It's game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. This should be a good one, and 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Taking a look at Utah. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. Things are looking bleak right now. There's no doubt about that. But the home fans are behind them. They've just got to focus on winning this game and then take it from there.
Point well made, Greg. That's why it's so important for them to get off to a quick start in this game. Get these fans lathered up and into it to prevent any kind of doom and gloom atmosphere setting in here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Dallas, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Rose is out there with Ellis, and it's Jordan in at the 5. Shot clock at 6.
Favors dribbling.
Gobert the pass to Favors.
Give me
Parsons
that.
with some nice D.
Look at them hops.
Favors against Ellis.
Oh boy.
Dishes it to Rose.
Oh, moving over Hayward.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
We'll now go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Quinn Snyder. Doris?
I asked him if this team still believed that they could come back in this series, and he told me absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, and try to get back in this series. We'll watch and see that happen, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. Now
Let's get Dirk going. Oh, right there. Right there, Dirk. Money.
Shot's good.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Clark, they've been struggling
Dude, every now and then I have to look at my phone.
Dry spell for sure.
I have to keep rotating my head from my phone to the TV.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Screened by Ellis. Here's Rose, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Burke kicks to Gobert. There's the pick.
Saw it all the way. Let's go.
Stolen by Ellis. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
To the paint, here's Hood. That one falls coming off Burke's feet.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Rose kicks to Parsons.
It's my fault. It's my fault that they scored, isn't it? Cut. What is that? What
Every
is
time they
that?
get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Favors, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Favors has got his first points of the night.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Rose kicks to Ellis. Sweet little floater.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting
Dude, look at that assist numbers.
in terms of their low post defense.
I averaged 7 on the season. In the playoffs, I averaged 17. What the heck?
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Rose kicks to Ellis. Parsons on the wing. He's covered by Favors. From 18 feet away, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Timeout is called.
It is 9:45 on a Sunday.
Start a new streak after losing on Monday.
You know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
So I can't be
pretty
too
harsh
loud.
from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D or late on their rotation, and they paid a big price for it.
Turner's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Now here's Burke. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet
No.
from him.
Oh, no.
Here's
Get that out of here.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hayward. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
His shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
Ellis with the screen for Rose. And
Oh, my
gets the whistle
goodness.
that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Guy just tried to knock me down. I'm supposed to knock him down. That's the funny part.
Ellis on top.
Oh,
Left
snap.
side Turner, 14 feet away. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Assist now tonight.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Oh, you're joking.
Now here's Hayward. Right at the free throw line.
Nope.
That's short off the rim.
Never.
Here's Parsons. The shot no good. And Utah the other way now. Burke kicks to Hayward. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hayward's got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Jordan the screen. And here is Ellis.
Don't get it, Turner. Go, or Jordan. Or,
Nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. Ball's knocked loose. To the right side. Here's Hood. Off the iron that time.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Rose kicks to Ellis. Trying to find Parsons and gets it to him. That is good.
You could not
Dimer.
diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Launches a
Yeet.
three.
No way.
Hood can't get it to go.
Dude, I could leave this
You
guy
know, we missed
open
that, but
any
great
day of the
shooters have a
week and
way
he'll
of
miss
feeling
it.
when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
There's no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Shots good by Turner.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Here is Favors, following the score by Miles Turner. Favors with a screen on Ellis. 5 to shoot. Here's Hood.
No!
The Jazz with another miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Rose kicks to Ellis. Turner against Favors. Outside Rose. Uses both hands
Oh
to
my.
slam it down.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence.
Oh
Just
my.
strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard
annoying.
throwing down on you like that.
Utah with the ball, following the score by Dallas. And that one's good by Favors.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Here's Ellis. Inside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Derek Favors. For Dallas, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That free throw good from Turner. A different look for Dallas. Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Chandler Parsons. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Derrick Rose. Both free throws good from Turner. 32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And Mack kicks to Booker. The Jazz working the ball around now. Now the dish to Burks. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Ellis with it. Right side Turner. Takes the 13-footer. The shot no good.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
I was about to say.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Mavericks lead by 14. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team.
I do a lot that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. That's what I pride myself on. You know, some nights you're not going to get the ball, but you still can be effective on the floor. Whether that's rebounding, playing defense, hustling, trying to create extra shots for your team. Whatever it is necessary that I feel like help my team get a win.
Chandler has long been the kind of player all coaches want on their team. He's the definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate so much because they know nobody wins any rings without a guy like Tyson Chandler on the team.
Dude, that guy had 2 greens on
Welcome
him.
back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Dirk and Chandler are the pair up front. Green out there with Larkin. And it's Green in at the small forward position.
Major League big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Nice shot by Larkin.
Dude,
I like it. I like
Larkin
it.
is so
He broke out
good.
the fancy finish
He's
there.
too good to be
Jazz trail by
5'11",
16.
dude. He's like an 80 over, almost an 80
Here's
overall.
Marjanovic.
If he rounded, he's an 80.
Hayward
Okay,
with
let's
the
be
ball.
real.
Now
Let's
Green
be real,
defending.
people. He's gonna give it to Burks, whoever that is.
To the wing right side. Mack dishes to Booker. And Gerald Green picks up the foul. Gibby's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Now here's Booker, guarded by Green. And Booker kicks to Burks, and that one's good.
Oh, dang
They've
it.
had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker. I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Oh, I don't want to take out Rose. No, I don't want to take out Larkin, I mean. But I want to put him in.
Burks checked in for Utah. Then for the Mavericks, Jordan comes in for Chandler. And Chandler Parsons in for Green. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Larkin, the pass to Nowitzki. The shot. Good as the shot falls. Nowitzki's got 8.
Nowitzki is so smooth. Terrific shot maker.
Utah calls timeout. And the Jazz making a change here. Hood's checked in. Jazz trail by 16. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Passes to Withy. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Let's play a small ball.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Number 1, Monte Ellis. DeAndre Jordan, 3rd.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Ellis is checked in for Dallas. Rose comes in for Green.
Oh, dang it. I have to play as Rose. Dang it.
And so he makes both from the line. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. To the middle. Here's Ellis. Got a hand on it.
Oh, my.
Now Burke. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
No. Get that out of here.
And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Burks.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
Why does he always say that? Columbus is on Trey Bird. I don't understand.
They set the
Is he
screen.
Is he from
And there's the pass
Columbus
to
or
Larkin.
something?
It's
Please help me.
deflected,
Oh,
and he's
goodness
able to get it
gracious.
back. Clock at 6. Parsons dishes to Rose. The second chance effort. Rebound, Utah.
No. Oh.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Now here's Burke.
Hang on. I can't handle playing small ball. Away.
The shot is off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16.
That's gonna hurt. Trey Burke got hurt? I don't know if this is good or... What the... I can't even view the injuries. He just got hurt this game, pretty sure.
Second chance shot.
How tall is Trey Burke? That's what I want to know. I'm seeing him stand next to Shane Larkin, and they look exactly the same. 6'1", wow.
They get it back. Withy, the third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And taken away by Ellis.
Get it, Larkin.
Up the alley-oop pass.
Ooh. Ellis.
Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Favors comes in for Jeff Withy. And Dallas also making a switch. Green's checked in. Here's Hood. 6 to shoot.
Oh, no.
From deep.
You're joking.
No good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And here is Ellis. Nobody near Parsons. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got assist number 7 for him tonight. And the Jazz call time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz dancers.
Let's keep going, dude.
Here's Hood. That one's...
Yeah, see, when it says unknown.
Maybe that'll get him going after 2 for 6 start.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. You got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be on time and on target.
Now here's Ellis.
Good, because it's an elimination game. Like,
in the corner, Parsons
he
with
didn't
it.
even need to get hurt.
And another basket for Dallas.
But it's
Textbook, nice
probably their
pass,
last game,
great
so
catch.
what can it do, right?
Even better finish.
Jazz trail by 14. Gobert the screen. Here's Burks and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
And the rejection by Favors.
How can he block you like that? What the?
Now here's
Like, how
Burke.
does he tip
He's
it
covered by
back?
Rose.
He should either put it back in, he should put it
Favors
in
with
for
the
you,
screen.
or foul you. That's so confusing. That's trippy.
Burks
What are you
with it.
doing? Man to
Working on
man.
Green. 5 to shoot. From the baseline. No luck.
A slight rebound advantage for them. one more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Ellis, following the shot by Alec Burks. Here's Jordan. Jordan can't get that one to fall. Jazz trail by 12, and it's time for an injury report. And now let's check in with Doris Burke to see how Trey Burke is doing. Doris?
Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Jazz. It doesn't seem like too drastic of an injury. If he misses significant time, it'd be a really tough break for a team in the midst of a playoff run. Tough timing, Kevin.
All right, Doris. We will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
And so it's Utah here with the ball after the Mavericks pick up 3. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Hood.
Shooting much better here in the second quarter.
Yes, very, very impressed with how much more alive they look here to get back in.
They double team Ellis. And the wide open shot from Green. Drops one in from the wing. Green's got 5. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Gobert the screen. To the paint. Here's Hood. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 9.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
20 seconds.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted. He's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
And the Jazz with some changes. Booker, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Hayward comes in for Rodney Hood. And Max subbed in for Trey Burke. Then for the Mavericks, Turner's checked in for Jordan. Nowitzki comes in for Parsons. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Derrick Rose.
That's why you shoot threes.
Jazz trail
That's why
by
you shoot
10.
threes. That's why you shoot threes.
Top of the key, Booker. Burks in the corner. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Come on, set me a mini screen.
They set the pick.
It worked.
Burks with
No,
the
it didn't.
steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. Now just a 5-point Dallas lead.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball.
How is
It's the
how
2K
am I
Sports
leading by
halftime
5?
show.
What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong?
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoff energy is in the air, and we're halfway through this game. And guys, for the Mavericks, maybe they haven't been as superior in this game as they've been in the previous 3, but they're still in position to advance with a 4-games-to-none sweep and get a few extra days off before the next round. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
You know what jumps out at me? Their efficiency on the offensive end. They shared the basketball. Good shot selection. They showed a lot of patience, and that patience will be tested the rest of the way.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
Their defense is getting flat out embarrassed, however you say it, Ernie. I realized they had to deal with a team who was red hot most of the first half, but that's an excuse. You know what? They got to be aggressive. They got to step up on that D. They got to prevent that. They need more effort, Ernie.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
And thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. It's been one outstanding game so far from Alec Burks.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys. His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Favors and Gobert, the shot blocking duo inside. Trey Burke is out there with Hood, and it's Hayward in at the three. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Coach. I wouldn't even play anyone if they got hurt. I wouldn't play them for the rest of the game.
Here's Rose.
Oh!
Yes,
Oh!
Ellis picking up the assist.
I could have sworn he was going to post
his 9th assist in the game now.
Sworn he was
Not
going to
phased
do it
at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Now here's Ellis. Nowitzki a screen. Down low. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Now it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Pass to Hayward.
Switch or not. Screw me over.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on Monte Ellis.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Both free throws good from Hood.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Rose kicks to Parsons. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And stolen by Hayward. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
Looking at the game for Hayward, he's got 10 points, and he was able to come up with one steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Good on both. Mavericks leading by 3. Outside Rose. No good. Great D that time from Favors. In the corner, it's Hayward. Favors passes to Gobert. Burke kicks to Hayward. And the call will be against Chandler Parsons.
Let me check out our fouls. Who has the most fouls on the team? Okay, so there's Parsons.
Foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Burke. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Parsons against Hayward. Gobert with a screen for Hayward. 4 on the clock. To tie.
No way.
Kept alive.
What do you mean to tie? Oh,
and
shoot.
I'm
I'm
in the corner.
No way, he's hurt.
And it's all evened up. Burke's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
They sure did, Greg. And I like the fact they never put their chin in their chest when they were down early. I mean, they were down big early. They were composed, and they never got desperate and stayed within themselves. Very impressive.
Dallas calls timeout.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Hayward was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him.
Look at that bounce
Coach is looking for him
pass.
to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end.
Oh, that's why. No wonder why we're losing, because I didn't do this.
Are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time
Yeet.
left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
I
Thank you,
got
Doris.
cheated out of a...
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And finally Finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances.
Oh, please,
the rest of the way.
that's a 2?
And Green gets it to go.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Burke kicks to Withy.
Oh, you suck.
Jazz passing it around. Offensive rebound.
No.
Out to Hayward. Pass to Withy. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Burke dishes to Withy.
That's off.
Good D by Jordan.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Parsons. 10 points for him. Now what's the pass to Rose?
Let's go.
Use that pick to get in
Let's
close.
go.
Now it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Hayward kicks to Hood. There's a screen. Poke loose.
Let's go.
And now Ellis running the floor.
Oh!
Did you see that? Man, oh man.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why
no. Oh, no. No. You don't do that. Oh, my. Let me see the bench. Do they react? Let's check out the director's cut. Oh, that was nasty. He got up high. He stood in there forever, dude. He was like suspended in midair. You need a timeout after that one. Jeez.
Kia Slam Cam giving us a great look at that one. Utah calls timeout.
Oh my goodness.
A different look for Utah. Alec Burks checked in for Rodney Hood, and Shelvin Max subbed in for Trey Burke. Then for the Mavericks, Turner's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nowitzki comes in for Chandler Parsons, and Shane Larkin subbed in for Ellis. To the inside, Burks.
Yeet.
Rose with some nice D.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how.
Larkin get. Oh, dang it. Too tall.
Here's Matt.
Larkin was
looking
too short.
for his first basket still in this one. Here's
He's a good defender.
Marjanovic.
Rose is a good
Covered by
defender.
Rose. Hayward goes in. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Oh, I know I
Foul
should
call
help.
that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
And Utah making a change here. Booker's checked in. Green, he's checked in for Dallas.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Larkin. Right side Turner. And it's Dallas with another.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Jazz trail by 6. And Mack kicks to Booker. There's the screen. Here's Mack. They get a hand on it.
Oh my, I almost ran out of bounds.
Green with the ball. Down low. Here's Turner. Booker pulls it in.
I'm disappointed.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Mack kicks to Hayward. Bangs home the trifecta. Hayward's got 11 in the second half.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Oh shoot.
Nowitzki dishes to Green. Tries again, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gerald Green taking 2 shots.
That's good from Green. Derek Favors checked in for Utah. Parsons checked in for Dallas. Rose comes in for Shane Larkin. Both free throws good from Green. A minute 42 left in the third. Mack the pass to Favors. Favors with a screen on Green. Now Burks. 11 points in the game.
No. Switch, Larkin. You don't.
Shot by Booker.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Now here's Green. He has 7. Green the screen. Green gets to Green.
Slap it down. Oh
no
my
good off the pick.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And Gio, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Jazz trail by 3. And Mack kicks to Booker. Feeds it to Burks. Dishes to Mack. The offensive rebound. Can't connect from short range. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Dallas calls timeout. Gobert, he's checked in for Booker. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Jordan, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Anderson comes in for Gerald Green. Ellis, he's checked in for Daniel Green. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Derrick Rose. Layup off the pick. And there's the play by Anderson inside.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Hayward.
D.
Got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter.
Again. Bye.
As we get rolling once more, the fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Jazz trail by 5.
Let me check out something. Only 2 rebounds. What?
On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Gerald Green. Nowitzki is out there with Turner. Then there's Felton. And it's Larkin in at the point. Now here's Favors. Gobert with a screen on Nowitzki. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hood.
No way.
The jumper from the free throw line is good.
That was kind of bad defense.
Hood's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Jazz. Larkin dishes to Nowitzki. Kicks it to Green. And Hayward with the block. Here's Hood.
Backcourt.
There's the call on Felton. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Favors with the screen. Burke the pass to Gobert. Knocked loose to the inside. Hayward and Turner with the block. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And Hayward gets it to go.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Here's Larkin. Burke covering. Green against Hayward. The 11-footer, and Green gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Oh, shoot.
Gobert the screen.
No, I got stuck on someone.
Good with the nice bucket inside.
Dang it, we just gave away 3 points
this quarter. I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
Felton kicks to Nowitzki.
Oh, no.
Good. A nice assist from Felton. And 12 points for Nowitzki.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Turner with the steal.
Go, Larkin. Show him what shoes is made of.
Larkin dishes to Green.
Oh, goodness
and
gracious.
Oh, that assist.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now here's Hayward. They set the pick. To the middle.
No.
Here's Hood. And the layup falls.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Nowitzki a screen. Larkin, the pass to Nowitzki. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Favors with the screen.
Oh, no, I'm
to
not going Favors.
Down low.
Why is Hood so
stolen by Nowitzki. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Turner with it. Now defended by Hayward. Puts it up from 12.
Ooh.
And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
Now here's Burke.
My bench squad is like...
Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
The drive by Green from 13.
What are you?
Inside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Oh, no.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Mavericks leading by 4.
What kind of defense is this? Give me that assist all day, boy.
Guys among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. They double-team Ellis.
No, I meant to. I passed it, but it didn't work. I'm jumping against the 6-1. Are you joking? I hate this angle so much. I hate this angle.
And here are the Mavericks now.
That's why you should not win the
Hood dishes to Burke. Five on the clock. Favors.
What are you doing, boy? Oh, shoot. Dude, look at all my stats with the double red circles. A+, A+, A+. Give me the ball. I have double circles. I cannot miss a shot.
16.
Oh.
They double team Ellis. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Favors
Jordan.
with the rebound. Favors has got 4 rebounds now tonight. He kicks to Hayward. That's the 3 fly. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design
or
simply by
How?
accident,
Dude, how does he have good
way,
hands like that?
It has been impressive.
Now here's Burke. Hayward on the wing to take the
Switch,
lead.
please.
Will not go. This is off the front iron. Nice ball movement by Utah.
You're joking.
Hayward missing again. The Mavericks leading. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Parsons. Rose a screen on Favors. Ellis goes in. And
Yes, yes, let's go. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been
Dude, that's gonna hurt.
Even last game, he was on fire.
Oh, let's go, Rose. Yes. That's gonna
He's
hurt
got 16
a
points,
lot.
and he's picked up 1 dime. In a crucial spot, he is always so solid at the line. He rarely wastes those opportunities.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 4. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He told us, guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it and just watch.
Oh, no,
things
what?
go
Just...
our way. Kevin?
And thank you, Doris.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And free throw good from Hood.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Dude, no! What are you doing? Take the 3.
Parsons against Favors. Now here's Parsons.
Oh, no.
Right on him. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter, so they take the lead.
No!
And it's now 26
Oh,
points
it's
for
gonna be
Gordon
fun.
Hayward.
This is
And
gonna
what's your
be
two guys and also stats
fun.
for the Jazz.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and
Oh,
butter
yo,
defensively.
okay, that
They're
was
giving
not
up
my
no
fault.
easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been
Chase down block. Look at that.
defensively tonight because they really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
What?
Gonna be over and back.
The
Not
heck?
watching for the line that time.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford
No.
too many mistakes. His 4th turnover
No.
hampering their effort.
And the Jazz call time here. They're up by 1. 1:10 left to play here in the fourth.
Dude, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna sting. Whatever, it's only a 1-point game. It's only a 1-point game.
Here's Hood. He's
As long
guarded
as
by
no
Ellis.
one helps. As long as... Oh, he's in his hot spot. Yeah.
Green
He's in his hot
against
zone.
Hayward.
He's in his hot zone.
Favors sets the pick for Hayward.
Uno, dos, tres,
To
right.
the
Oh,
right
no.
wing.
No.
Pocket 6.
Yo, no, no!
A
Yes!
three-pointer, no good.
Well, he had
Come on,
one
Danny Green.
three-pointer
Come on,
in the
Danny
first
Green.
half, but so
Come on,
far
Danny
in the
Green.
second,
Come on,
he's
Danny
come
Green.
up and
Right there. Shoot!
There's Green
Yes!
with the 3.
Just!
The 3 to fall.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
Let's go.
Hayward outside.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Oh
of this
no, it
one.
got stuck!
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Here we go. This is,
Now here's
this is the
Ellis.
possession that could determine our fate.
19 seconds left.
I'm scoring this right here.
But they'll get another chance. And to the ball.
DeAndre, why'd you get
Last.
that? Oh no, we messed up big time now. Foul, foul, foul! What are you doing? Oh,
That's right. No other option.
please, you're hurt. We all know you're gonna miss.
Yeah, they have to extend the game.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Dude, I
And
got
the Mavericks
stuck.
call time here.
Oh no.
They're down by 3.
Right
We've
here.
got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a 5.
Why?
And, you know, if it opens up
Oh
to them
my,
inside,
I'm
quick
so
2
done.
would be the way I would
I
lean,
am
Greg,
so
but the foul has
done.
to
Why
come
would he?
immediately
Why would
after
Will
that.
shoot that,
Have the
dude?
foul, but I'm sure
That's
they
game.
would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have
I don't even know why I didn't take it
They did a nice
myself.
job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Those free throws are the nail